I cannot remember. I just saw the incident yesterday, so I can't remember where it was, where the guy was stabbing people outside, and then the black, I guess he's a Marine, black guy, a retired Marine, comes out with a handgun, orders the guy to the ground, and the guy goes to the ground. And of course, the white supremacists make fun of how he held the gun, but at least he stopped the threat, right? They always have to find fault in black people because they just hate black people, right? So now here we are, New York City, Manhattan, and this crazy guy is deleting people with a rifle. Don't know what kind of rifle it is. It doesn't matter. Um, and it's just gonna be a short video. I blame Kathy Hochul for this, and I blame all of these people that vote for her because remember, she set up all of these sensitive locations that you can't carry it. So liberals, progressive Democrats who think they have the answers to everything, they know everything. Let's just do a simple recap. In New York State, New York City, typically you can walk into your DMV, you can pick up a pistol permit application, right? Or police station pistol permit application. In New York City, they've been denying people the right to even get the application. Look it up. So much for your rights. So much for you're an American. Oh, we don't have your application. Come back later. We don't have the application. Come back later. They've been playing those games. I was born and raised in New York City, and typically back in the day, the only people that can get a pistol permit was people like Donald Trump. Look it up. You had to have money. You had to have connections. You have to have known people. And there's been numerous NYPD police officers busted for you give me a little bit of cash and I'll make sure that you get this pistol permit approved. Look it up. Look it up. It's a scammy system in New York City. It's quite different in New York State. I got my pistol permit in 2 months because they actually believe in the Second Amendment in New York State as opposed to New York City. And they give out the application very easily. Or I think you can download it online. Yeah, you can download it online, right? So you get the application, you have your three references that say you're a good person. You shouldn't have to have any references on this bullshit. This is another thing I have a problem with, right? You pay your fee. You have to go take a class, a gun safety class. You will not be allowed to handle a firearm, right? They're just giving you some knowledge and telling you about safe handling. They'll give you a certificate after the class. You put that certificate in your application along with your fee. You got to get fingerprinted, and then you got to wait, and then you're gonna have an interview with a police officer. I went to my local police officer. Had a interview with a detective. She said, "Okay, you seem like a stable guy. I got my permit in 2 months. I've had my pistol permit for 15 years. Now, once again, you're only limited to 10 rounds in the magazine. You have all these stupid restrictions that are and in other words, the local government, oh yeah, I'm sorry, you had to submit your local background check, pay whatever $30 for a piece of paper that says that you don't have a city record. Then you have then they'll run your state background check. Then the federal government is going to run your background check. You're going through all of this scrutiny, and now all these guns you can't buy because they're so dangerous. You can only have 10 rounds, right? Don't look at those guns over there. They're banned. Only police officers can have it. Then we had a SAFE Act, right? Signed by then Governor Cuomo, signed in the middle of the night when everybody was sleeping, right? No more AR-15s, AK-47s, no more 30-round magazines, all these stupid restrictions that only go for the law-abiding. People were angry. You can no longer buy ammo and have it shipped to your house. Remember, you have a pistol permit. You've been vetted by 3 different government agencies, and they're still restricting your right to bear arms. They're still doing this to you. Kathy Hochul comes in office, and she doubles down. She has her own version of the SAFE Act 2. This is what she does. There's a list of sensitive locations that even though you've had 3 different government agencies vet you and say that you're a good guy, you're a good gal, you can't have your gun in these areas in New York City, I'm sorry. You can't take them on a bus. You can't take them on a train. So in other words, you paid all this fucking money. You went to a class. You got fingerprinted. You had to pay for your fingerprints. It was cheap back then. Now they're making it, what is it, digital fingerprints, no more paper fingerprints. And I think the last time I got fingerprinted for a job, it was like $100 fucking. You're doing all of this, and then you're going to be told it's a fucking, even though you can carry it, you can't literally carry it outside your house. Make it make sense. And you bring this up, and the gun control, liberal, progressive, we want common sense we don't, at this point, nobody cares what you want, because your plans are killing people. This is what's going on. If you would have had somebody out there with a gun, this could have been stopped a lot earlier. But everywhere you go, no guns allowed, no guns permitted. This is a gun-free zone. I blame Kathy Hochul, and I blame the Democrats for what happened. And they won't stop with their insanity. And I blame you stupid fucking people that keep voting for these assholes. I really do. What's the next stop? The next stop is we're going to have another school shooting before the year goes out. We will. Because we offer solutions. We tell these people, put armed security guards in schools. They're trying to make it into a prison. Like, you are not dealing with people that have rational minds. You're not. And it's sickening to coexist with these fucking people. It really is. And you know what? When you see violence like this, I don't care, because the Democrats, apparently they want this to happen at this point. They really do, because they want the public unarmed and defenseless so that they can cry about guns. And their overall aim is to ban all guns. And I keep saying this. And when they get what they want, what's next? Because at the end of the day, it's only going to be the military, the police, and the criminals are going to have guns. Everybody else that are law-abiding, you're going to be defenseless sheep to those 3 groups. I blame you, Kathy Hochul, for what happened. I really do.